Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna do a quick review of this amazing piece of gadget that I recently bought. Well, this is not about the lens, this is about the adapter. So this is basically the Nikon version of the Sigma 18 to 35mm f1.8, and I bought it to be used alongside with my GH5, that is a micro four thirds sensor. And to adapt this lens, not just as a dummy adapter, I just wanted to use some kind of a focal reducer to actually gain that extra depth of view, or what do you say, the shadow depth of field, or bokeh, whatever you want to say. So this is from a company called Viltrox, and they have recently come up with this option. So earlier there was only one and only seller in the market, that was Metabones, and recently we have seen a lot of companies actually coming up with this pretty good adapters, and I really didn't feel that kind of a quality on other adapters compared to what the Metabones was actually giving us. And this, my dear friends, is actually $82, so it's pretty affordable. The same version of the Metabones, which actually gives a 0.71x field of view, costs about $439, and this is 0.73, so it costed me somewhere around $82, so which I feel like it's pretty affordable compared to what the Metabones is actually selling it for. And one very good thing about this is that this even has the aperture control ring here directly. So if you want to control the aperture, you can always turn it from left to right or right to left to actually control the aperture. So F here means it's at the lowest aperture, that means the widest it can open, and 8 is the least, so it closes the lens as much as possible. So that's one good thing that I like about this adapter. And one more thing that I would like to speak about is the build quality. The build quality is actually astonishing. I didn't really knew that Viltrox was doing such a good adapter. So if you just open this, both the front and the back element, you can see how well this is built. Everything is made up of metal, so you can actually control the aperture right from here. Just a thing that you should remember is, while you're actually mounting in the adapter with the lens, you actually have to put it at f8, and that's when the alignment of the lens and as well as the adapter sits in perfectly. So this is how it looks. It's really great, and it works pretty well. I mean, I haven't seen any kind of chromatic aberration or any kind of a sort of disturbances on it. Everything is pretty sharp and clear. So let me show you how you can actually plug it in with the Sigma 18 to 35mm. So just align these dots. Oops, where did it go? Alright, so we're in. So that's how it looks when we actually plug it in, and you can see the field of view. So if I'm at f8, you can see how small the aperture is, and if I open it all the way, this is how it looks. So the field of view is actually pretty astonishing compared to what the other cheap adapters give you. So it's like 0.73, as I said. The field of view is pretty amazing. And one drawback that I would like to tell you is that I'm not sure if you're already aware of it, but this lens, and with this combination, you cannot get infinity focus at around 18mm. 18, yeah, at 18mm you cannot get the infinity focus. So what I do is, at that point of time, I try to actually zoom in a little bit, like 20 or 20ish somewhere, 20 to 24 somewhere. That's when the lens will actually get the focus on the object which I'm interested in. Ultimately, that's not a solution. I don't think that's pretty optimal way to actually use a lens, but I'm not sure how we can actually adjust the infinity focus on this, because it doesn't seem to accept the infinity settings on the lens itself. So if you turn it to this setting, I mean the focus onto the infinity distance, it doesn't really focus. So you actually have to zoom in a little bit to get in that perfectness. So that's it, guys. So I mean the rest of things are pretty good. You can actually plug, detach and attach using the same clip as the mid-up does, and rest all things are pretty good. Nothing so significant to speak about. Everything is quite simple and as adapter it should be. And as you know, this is Nikon version, you'll not get any autofocus. It's all manual lens. But the pretty good thing about this is that they have given you this. As you know, GH5 doesn't have really good autofocus, so I really don't tend to use autofocus on it much, but I will use manual focus a lot. So this solution is pretty optimal for what I need. For $82, I don't think you'll be getting anything good as such. So with that, I would just like to end this video, guys. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe, post in your questions, comments. I will definitely try to answer them. For now, I would like to end this video. See you again. Bye bye.